How many hours did you sleep last night?
4 hours. A few hours plus 5 hours.
Just 4.5 hours.
2 hours.
3 hours.
I think 3 hours.
Last night.
10 minutes.
Slept for 5.5 hours. Bad sleeping habits can have an impact on your physical health, mental health, immune system, and your productivity. Not forgetting your mood.
Thankfully, humans have an impressive ability to make our habits serve as a long-term interest.
Building an environment and set of routines that promote your goals can really pay off.
How can you practice these?
Number 1. Have a fixed wake-up time. Regardless it's a weekday or weekend, try to wake up at the same time. That will help you to have a rhythmic consistency.
Number 2. Prioritize your sleep. It might be very tempting to go out, socialize, work, or study instead of sleeping, but make sure you treat your sleep as a priority. Calculate approximate bedtime based on your wake up time and make sure you're ready for bed at that time.
Make gradual adjustments. So if you want to change your sleep schedule, don't try to do it all at once in one fell swoop, so that can wreck your sleep schedule. Instead, do it in stepwise, in small steps, so that it can be adjusted to your new sleep schedule.
Step 4. Don't overdo your naps. Nap can act as a power booster for your daytime, but it can affect your nighttime sleep. So taking naps for less than 30 minutes can be beneficial in order to maintain your sleep hygiene. Here are some more practices which include: keep your routine consistent. Keeping a same routine once you are back from the work will help you to maintain a proper sleep hygiene. Following the same steps each night, which can include things like putting your pajama, brushing your teeth, can reinforce in your mind that it's a bedtime. This can help you to maintain a proper sleep hygiene.
Budget 30 minutes for winding down. Take advantage of whatever puts you in a state of calm, such as soft music, light stretching, reading, and or relaxation exercises. It's often easier to focus on relaxation.
Dim your lights. Try to keep away from bright lights because they can hinder your sleep cycle.
Unplug from electronics. Build in a 30-minute pre-bed buffer time that is device-free. Cell phones, tablets, and laptops cause mental stimulation that is hard to shut off, and also generate blue light that may decrease melatonin production. Don't toss and turn. It helps to have a healthy mental connection between being in bed and actually being asleep. For that reason, if after 20 minutes you haven't gotten sleep, get out of bed and stretch. Read or do something else calming in low light before trying to fall asleep again.
Daylight exposure, especially sunlight. It is one of the key drivers of circadian rhythm, which encourages quality sleep. Regular exercise makes it easier to fall asleep at night, and also it delivers other host of benefits.
Alcohol make it easier to fall asleep, but the effect wears off, disrupting sleep later in the night. As a result, it's better to moderate alcohol consumption and avoid it later in the evening. It's best not to drink alcohol 4 to 6 hours before bedtime. Cut down on caffeine. Caffeine has a 12-hour quarter life. So for example, if you have 200 milligrams of caffeine at noon, there will still be 50 milligrams in your body at midnight. In other words, it takes a while for your body to fully process and eliminate the effects of any caffeine. Therefore, do not consume caffeine at least 12 hours before you plan on sleeping.
Restrict in bed activity. To build a link in your body between sleep and being in the bed, it's best to only use your bed for sleep and not for other purposes. Rather than, one should always occupy their study table for their work rather than sitting on the bed. This can help you to maintain a link between your body and mind and focus more on your work.
What do you do every night to ensure that you get a good night's sleep?
Okay, for me to get a good night's sleep, I need to make sure that my bed is alright. I make my bed first. I have a lot of pillows and I have like cute like soft toys, so I like to like hold on to them. And like since I'm living in a PG, I have 2 other roommates, so I use eye mask if I'm not sleepy, if I'm not getting a proper sleep because of the light. So I use eye mask. But for the first thing is I make sure that my bed is properly done.
Always remember,
Individual differences exist.
Try out different routines and decide what fits you best.